Hello and welcome to a new video, and this is going to be a very unusual video because it's gonna be art supply video and it's not a frequent guest on my channel, but I wanted to make this video for a very long time. And let's see what you see here. Here is my usual palette with a good ship illustration sticker. And I love it so much. It's classical Van Gogh. The only paint I changed is this one because I think, this one, it was white for some reason, and I was taught to not use white when I do watercolors. So I removed the white, and here I have some other color like dirty blue or something. So I usually use this one. I love it a lot. It's like perfect size. It lasts me for a few years already. It's pretty battered and very dirty, as you may see. But what we're gonna be doing today is totally different because here I have a little bit of watercolors, and I will switch to the top view to tell you more about those. So these watercolors, except Van Gogh ones, they're a little bit in a bad condition because I treated them poorly lately and I want to change that. So the main idea is that I want to use these little watercolors, which are Le Franc Bourget, which I never used before, and I want to form a palette. So the first thing we're going to be doing swatches here, and then afterwards we will fill these Altoid palettes with watercolors. I don't know which one yet. I think that most probably if I will have a set of 9, it will be this one. And this is very special to me, both of those items. And I tell you why. So the thing is that people say that art materials don't really matter. Other people say buy as cheap as you want, and others say buy as expensive as you can. But for me, this set, as much as I love my generic Van Gogh and I use it nicely, no problem here, this one is going to be a very special set because these boxes, I think that I brought them when I was in America the last time in 2019. These palettes were printed to me by the husband of my sister, and I miss him a lot and I miss my sister a lot, and they are not in Spain. So this is like reminder for me of my family. And these ones, they're special. So the ones that are Schminke, they are mine. These Schminke Van Gogh, they're mine. But these small ones actually belong to an artist, late artist. He died in 2020, and his name was Viktor Chizhikov, and he is the person who made an Olympic bear for the Olympic Games in the 80s in Russia, in Soviet Union back then. And this is his watercolors. It's not that his brand, but these tubes belong to him. So when he died and his wife was selling his art materials, because I guess the whole apartment was full of them, I had a chance to buy some of them. I got these paints and I bought those paints and I'm very excited with them, and I didn't use them because I was, as you can imagine, I was a little bit shy to use them because they were used by like real kind of like famous in the Soviet Union artists, and like, who am I here? But then again, I didn't have perfect solution for them because I don't really like tubes. I like palettes like that. I don't really like tubes. So when I saw the model of these things, I asked my sister's husband, can you please print me a couple of those? And he did. So this will be the perfect combo, you see. Maybe I will use some of the Schminkes that I have as well. I will do swatches with them again because I have no idea how they look on paper because I don't remember, because I didn't use them for so long. They are even like a little bit like bleh. It's not very pleasant to touch because yeah, because I was a bad owner of these beautiful art materials, I guess. So yeah, so what we're gonna be doing now, we're gonna be doing the swatching party, and let's see how these paints look, and tell me in the comments which ones do you like the most, and let's make some honor to professional artist. And the guy actually died when he was 84, so I guess he had like a very full artistic life. Art materials don't really matter until they do, right? Tell me what you think. Like, what do you prefer, to buy new art materials, or do you prefer to use used ones? Or do you prefer to buy cheaper, or do you prefer to buy as expensive as you can? And we will talk in the comments. So here I have a block of paper. It's Bokenford paper. I bought it also some time ago. I don't really like such texture for watercolor paper, so that's why I decided to use it for swatches, because I don't want to really paint on it. And I have the whole block. Maybe during swatches I will understand that I like those. Guess some of them will be not so easy to open. As I said, I was like a really bad art supply owner, so we'll see if I can actually open them. So we will deal with that later. Unfortunately, it's the only yellow one that we have, so somehow we'll have to make it open, but like later, okay? So I decided to start from the blue ones because there's like a lot of them. It's like so many blue and violet ones, a little bit of greens, and black one and brown one and one red. So we'll see. It's indigo permanent. It should be like really nice. Oh, this one is actually opening. Some of them are opening, some of them are not that much. So, but they all seem to be in a quite nice texture and like the quality, so nobody got dry on me yet. This one is a little bit dry-ish, some purple. It's tint, a neutral tint, should be very dark purple, should be very beautiful. So we'll see. Oof. That one is really nice. I'm not a big master of doing swatches, so tell me in the comments what is your preferred way of seeing swatches. How do you like them? It's my first time, but I love watching swatches sometimes. Favorite ones are done by my dear friend Kris. She's a queen of like swatches, and she speaks so beautifully about the colors that she's trying. So let's go to the violet. Oh, it's a little bit too much of an artificial color for me, I guess, but it's very vibrant. Very vibrant. Hope you can see it. How vibrant it is. These watercolors are not actually supposed to be in any way granulating, but maybe some of them are, because I think granulating watercolors was not a thing, most probably for the artist. So, but I like the indigo. You can guess that I like the indigo. It's so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Holy hell. Look at that. Look at that. It's just like, do you see that? I hope you do. I hope you do. I'm still kind of like learning how should I feel my processes. And maybe like I'm sitting not that much comfortably, to be honest, to paint anything. But I can do swatches. I think I should invest into tripod, because I lost my tripod last year, unfortunately, somehow, in the whole of like immigration shenanigans. I lost the tripod that I used for so many years. Wow, this violet I like so much more. It was the one that's been a little bit dry-ish. It's like dog hair. If you live with a dog, you are like, you know that you always have hair everywhere. So this one is very beautiful. Yeah, please. Look at this like dark violet color. It's amazing. I hope the audio quality will be good for this video. I'm not sure, maybe I will do like voice over me here, but I don't really want to, because I want you to hear my impressions of all the colors like real while I'm, wow, that's bright one, while I'm like trying them, rather than calm version of me doing like voiceovering situation. Wow, that one is like very transparent. What's that? It's like, it's ultramarine. Yeah, should be, of course it is. Transparent one, very beautiful, clear. So the next one, it should be like Hogar blue, Hogar Blau, Hogar. It looks quite similar to Antwerpen blue with this one. I don't know if on camera it looks different or not, but I think this one is more transparent. This one is more transparent than this one. This one is more. Yeah, also very beautiful. I think that I will even like right under them. And this one is cobalt blue. Oof, of course it's cobalt. But I guess that I have the most important ones. I have ultramarine, I have cobalt. I like this violet very much, but as you can see, when it's drying, it's not that intense. This was more intense when I was just doing it. So that's ultramarine. That's cobalt, that's ultramarine. So I have two main blue ones, and then I can add up from them. So let's see how it looks like. So they're drying and changing their color sufficiently. So we'll start with this one. It's Van Dyck brown. Unfortunately, it got a little bit dry on me, so we will just use it like that. Oh no, I got it moving. Ooh. So I guess it just like got constipated. So we'll see. And I think unfortunately there is a little bit of this liquid, like. Okay, let's start with the brown ones. Okay, who am I to argue? Do you see? Yeah, you can see it, I guess. So it's pretty much transparent, but then again, I think this is because it has a little bit of this like liquid. I think that the real paint is somewhere there, more or less inside the tube. Okay, let's get on. Let's move to another brown. I still cannot understand what brown is that, because it's the most dirty tube. But I will clean it later to see the name. So this one is a little bit more earthish, right? And a little bit less transparent. And we are going to the greens. This one is Terre Verte. Terre Verte, some earthy green or something. It's a little bit dry-ish, as you can see, but we can work with that. We can work. It's very dark, very earthy, really earthy green, and I like it. I think like earthy greens are my thing, definitely. I know that you can easily make like green from like blue and yellow, right? And from blue and yellow, and I was taught in an art school, when I went to the art school, that the real artists don't really use green watercolor. They always mix it, but I want to get rid of the myths and superstitions. I like this color and damn, I will use it. And I think that I will like this one. This one is called Green Oxide Chrome. Somehow it looks like, wow. Not sure now. It's a little bit, it's absolutely opaque, as you can see. And I'm not sure that I like the hue, but maybe for the greenish landscapes, it's gonna be nice if you need, you know, to kind of do like a mass of green or a mass of forest, which needs to be very opaque. And the last one is another oxide, emerald oxide. I like emerald color, but I think I almost never use it in my artwork. Weirdly, I don't know why. Maybe it's a question to myself and I need to change it, or maybe not, I don't know. So let's see. So as you can see, it's a little bit also transparentish, but then again, there is this liquid in it. And we have yellow left and the red one. Red one we can get out pretty easily, and it's a cadmium red. Very opaque, very bright, really nice color. I'm definitely gonna use it in my palette, because from the color like that you can mix a lot of things. The black one, I don't know if it should be a surprise or not, but we'll try it. We're trying everything, right? And yep, we're trying all of them. Oh no, I mixed it up with the red one. Didn't clean the... Well, that's like black. And then again, when I was like learning in the art school, I was taught that like real watercolor artists never use black. I don't know if it's like superstition or myth or some like toxic art world joke. I don't know if it's true or not. Tell me in the comments. I think I never really used black because of that, because that's what I was taught. But if it's not true, I will gladly use black. I love black, as you can imagine. As I said, I opened yellow from the back, from the rear, and we'll try it now. Well, it's supposedly, as it was supposed to be, Flanders yellow. I never used Flanders yellow, I think, but it's like really, really intense, very like lemonish yellow. It might look a little bit dirty, because I think that again I didn't clean my brush from black, but I think we can live with that, right? And let's move to Van Gogh badge and Schminke badge. I got them like here, and while doing so I didn't film it because it would be like too long. And I just remembered how much I hate tubes, because all my hands hurt because of opening them, and they like ooze and not a fan. I'm looking forward to putting all my like tube colors here and then using them happily ever after. I remember how I was buying those. I like them so much. It's like they are granulating. They just appeared back then, and they are just those dark, gloomy colors that I love so much. And I use some of them fairly, but then again, because I don't really like tubes, I was always forgetting about them. They're a little bit the same-ish, I would say, but then again, different hue, different color. So this one is like dusk pink, this one is dusk violet, and you can see how beautifully it falls apart. I love those ones. And then we go to dusk green. This one might work beautifully with this one in a duet. Let's see how it falls apart. Yeah, these colors, they remind me so much of my like former life, to be honest, because I remember how I used them. It's really nice and sad at the same time, to be honest. So I remember that I loved this one. It's dusk yellow. So the whole collection was called Dusk something from Van Gogh. I don't know how many granulating watercolors they have now, because back then it was just these 5 and they were really nice. And this one is Oxide Black, of course. It's really nice and black. So here's like a little bit of space for schminke colors. I remember that they were more opaque, and they are. And they, I think, supposed to be also granulating as well. But yeah, in a very opaque way. This one is not that opaque, but very nice. This one is very transparent color. Very earthy one as well. And we go into the blue one. It's like a little bit messy on the palette, but this one is opaque. Yeah, opaque and granulating, isn't it beautiful? So that's how we look like, and we have the only one left, and I think I will put it like up here separately. It's also schminke, just like should be here, but there's no space for that. And it's very glacier blue, it's called. I think this one is a gift from my friend. But I remember we were second guessing this one because it was not that much of a granulation in it. Is there or not much? Anyways, we are done, I guess. And we can see pretty clear difference between Van Gogh, very much granulating colors, very like good coating of Lefranc Bourget, and Schminke is a little bit uneven, to be honest. I really like this one, which is what's that? Waldblau, Forest Blue. This one is really nice. But these ones, I don't really see that they're granulating that much, to be honest. And I think it was our beef with these colors. Because these ones, like this and that, are much closer to actually general watercolor. They don't really granulate. As Van Gogh just like falls apart. I really like this color, really. And I like this one. I didn't like that so much in the beginning. And that emerald is more interesting than this one. But then when this is more versatile, I guess. So it's a hard task. Which ones do we choose actually for the palette? And that's portrait me again. And it seems that I cannot really make a choice which colors to put into the palettes. But by very fun coincidence, these two together, they are, except the big ones, they are 24. And I have 24 swatches. So it seems that as a person who doesn't really know which colors are really mine, I will squeeze a little bit of all the colors into both palettes, and I will try to live with them and to see which ones do I really use and which fall off, right? So it seems to be like a plan to do. So let's feel them out. I have 9 granulating colors, and I have 15 of those Lefranc Bourget small ones from the Soviet artist Viktor Chizhikov. I think that I really want to put them on a double-sided scotch so they won't do this. So, and now we have it all written down. Let's put it here somewhere. The first ones we're doing are these ones. And I'm putting it right here. Can't believe I will be actually painting with these colors, because it was such a bummer with the tubes. This one was a little bit dry, so it takes me some force to get it out a little bit. And here we are. Hey, you, stop it. Swap. Oh, so I think it was constipated. I should name this video Constipated Watercolor, just for the fun of it. Ew, brother. Ew. What's that? Okay. To help it go down from the palette knife. We are doing fine, are we? Yeah, I think so. We have a little bit on the back. And it's pretty soft, thank you. Thank you so much. You were not a bitch. And I think Van Dyck will be a dick, because it's Dick, you know? because I remember it was pretty hard. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But we are making it. We are making it. It's a little bit like hard, but still doable. It's very soft. Most probably you can hear my husband talking because he works and he talks pretty loud sometimes. Oh no, that's what I did want to happen, you know. But it did. Bad of me for like bad mouthing my husband. And this one, oh yeah, the yellow was hard to open. So, and now we're going for a real job. I'm so afraid to mess up on the final one. I really want to make this one very full, so I will have to go as lately as possible for the refill, but I don't want it to be too full. And we are dealing with Van Gogh ones here. I think supposedly it's gonna be quicker. Wow, this one is very dirty. So I guess we did a good job. We have 2 palettes. The one is with Van Gogh and Schminke, and the other one is with Le Franc Bourget. I need to learn how to say this properly. And now we need to draw with them, but that will be for the next video. Thank you for watching. This will be for the new video, and thank you for watching and for being with me. I think it's been quite an interesting experience.